Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted all of you to hear Sissel's story. She is a good friend of mine in Norway, and I wanted you all to hear how ASEA has changed her life financially around. So, Sissel, could you tell the viewers who's watching a little bit about your background prior to ASEA?
Yes, my formal education, I have a bachelor's in administration and in marketing, and I have more or less all my life been an entrepreneur. I started my very first company in 1987 and has almost all the time been building traditional businesses and network marketing businesses. But in 2015, when I was presented ASEA, I was not looking for a business. For the first time in many years, I was an employee in a normal company. I was working as a marketing manager, and I was not looking for a business, but I was really intrigued by the pictures I saw, before and after pictures of women using the Renew 28 on their skin, you know. So that made me very curious, and I started just to use the products in the beginning as an associate, because I signed a contract in order to get the products as cheap as possible. You know, who wants to pay full price when you can have them for more less? And after a few weeks, only a few weeks actually, people at my work started to comment on something had happened with me. They wanted to know what I'd done, and I wasn't really thinking much about it. I was just kidding, and I said I found the fountain of youth, and everybody wanted it. So since I had signed in as an associate, they wanted to purchase through me, and of course I had my replicated website, so I just guided them to there, and I started to earn some money.
And when you were referencing these pictures, what were you seeing the differences of the before and afters?
Oh, big differences, especially a Norwegian lady. Her name is Reidun. She used to have a very wrinkly neck. And in only 28 days, the Renew 28 had really changed her look significantly. And I was really, you know, this can't be true. So let me test it. I don't listen to anybody. I do my own diligence. So I just needed to try it myself, and it worked really, really good. So I was surprised. It was better than I had assumed. And then I started to, you know, get feedback from friends and contacts that had also started to use it. And I started to use the drink version of the molecules, and I saw big changes in my health and well-being in many areas. And then one day I discovered that ASEA was the first thing I thought about when I woke up in the morning, and the last thing I thought about when I went to bed. So long story short, I decided to quit my job and start full-time.
That's amazing.
And I never regretted that.
Good. And we're glad that you're still here.
Yeah.
And folks, when you're hearing her say Renew 28, this is the product, and this is the gel version of redox signaling molecules. And redox signaling molecules, if you've never heard of that before, they're the molecules that you make in your body. Yes, and that's the liquid version that go and detect damaged cells anywhere in the body, send a clear signal to the immune system so that now the immune system can go out and find those damaged cells to start repairing and or replacing them with healthy new cells. So wrinkles are damaged cells, so that's why we have a gel version to help you heal from the outside in, and the liquid is to help you heal from the inside out. And so, you know, you've been sharing this with many people, and so what has ASEA done for you over the last, you've been in it for 7 years now? Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been full-time. This first September, it will be 7 years full-time with ASEA, and it has absolutely been amazing. I have totally freedom. I have freedom from time and money. I don't have to go to a special building to do my work. I can travel the world. I can work from my laptop or my phone. I can spend time with my grandchildren when they are awake and happy, not after a long day in the kindergarten when they're cranky and sleepy. And I don't have to worry about money. I mean, I do all this because whenever I educate people about these products, some are of course very skeptical, and I really encourage them to try. But I know that every dime, every penny, every money I've made is because somebody else has been helped. And also, it's, you know, most people, they struggle with different areas in their life outside the health. Some people are also looking for social community. We have a really good community within ASEA with only positive people. And also a lot of people are struggling financially. So already I have many people in my team that are totally financial free. And only $1,000-$2,000 extra a month can mean a lot for many families around the world, especially these days.
Yes.
So for me, it's absolutely, it's a passion to share the product and the opportunity connected with the products.
Awesome. And the last question I have for you is, where do you see ASEA going? What's your vision of this company?
So I know that people around the world are looking for something to keep them young and healthy as long as possible. And I truly, truly, in the deep of my heart, believe that we have that. And we don't have any competition at all. So in the future, I truly believe that ASEA and redox signaling molecules will be a household name all over. And we are going to be really, really big. So, and we don't, still after more than 12 years in the market globally, we don't have any competitors. This is totally native to the body, and we use it on small children, we use it on old people, we use it on everybody, and it's absolutely amazing. Everybody would like to age slowly and gracefully and have good sleep and more energy, and you know, who doesn't want that? Absolutely. And it's so easy. You just give yourself 2, 3, 4 months and you see what happens. And if you're not happy, then I will really have a discussion with you how you use the products, because then you haven't used them right.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Sissel. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap this video up?
No, I think the only thing I really encourage, again, people to test it themselves. Don't listen to rumors and bad talk around, because people, they tend to talk about things they really haven't studied. I've been working with this company for more than 7 years, or almost 7 years now, and you also a long period. So we know what we are talking about. So instead of listening to other negative people or people who don't know what they are talking about, test it. Do your own due diligence and see what's happening.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story. You're an inspiration to so many of us, and I'm so happy and grateful that we've become good friends in this. So thank you again for letting me interview you.
Thank you very much for your invitation.
Of course.